Hey everyone, I'm Timothy Lewis. I serve as the Director for New Student and Family Programs here at ETSU. My favorite feature of GoVZO is the dynamic student task list. When a student logs into their orientation portal, they can immediately see everything they need to take care of before and after orientation. The onboarding process on a college campus can be confusing to all students, but especially first-generation students. And the task list really makes a one-stop shop so a student can log in, see, oh, I still need to do this, I need to do this, and here's the instructions on how to do that. And having that feature has cut down on holds, has made advising easier, and has made sure that students know what they need to do. So when they get here for move-in and preview, they're all set to go.
Hi, I'm Ryan Newton, Director of First Year Experience at the University of Central Florida. The task list is just absolutely critical for us for onboarding and helping students to navigate all the various things that they need to get done before they arrive. And we've started to customize that task list even more and more. And so as we do that, and even today we were having conversations around, can we add new versions or new variations of the task list? So as we kind of look at that in the future, that's been critical. You can't create unique pathways with an out-of-box product that does not create any kind of customization or provide any levels of additional modification.
Hi, I'm Sarah Dodge. I am an Assistant Director for Orientation and New Student Programs at UVA. Look at other opportunities to automate our to-do list, our task list for those students and families. And so bringing in other partners across grounds, across campus, who might benefit from the GoVZO tool and integrating that transition process from their offices to ours to the students. Hi, I'm Sarah Dodge. I am an Assistant Director for Orientation and New Student Programs at UVA. So this year, the QR code check-in made a huge difference for our team. It sped things up by almost 30 minutes, which really streamlined our whole check-in process. It also allowed us to share data across many buildings as to how many students and their families had checked in, how many we were waiting on, and it really dictated the rest of the day for us in a much more streamlined fashion.
Hi, my name is Nate Flyzik, and I'm a program coordinator with Orientation and New Student Programs at the University of Virginia. We implemented a QR code system where our students could just scan the QR code, click one button, and the family's checked in, good to go, and ready to go for the orientation program.
Hello, my name is Christopher Johnson. I use he, him, his pronouns. I'm the Director for New Student and Family Engagement at California State University, Los Angeles. And I work with our parent supporter programs and our orientation programs, the check-in process. We have finally, thanks to GoVZO, have finally gone paperless with our check-in. This was years in the making. I have been trying for a long time to get rid of stacks and stacks and stacks of paper check-ins, highlighters, pens, paper clips, binder clips, all of this stuff. And this is the first summer where we were actually able to do the entire summer paperless, and it was just like, we've arrived.
Hello everyone, my name is Ty Hollowell. I use he, him, his pronouns, and I serve as one of the assistant directors for New Maverick Orientation here at the University of Texas at Arlington. Go Mavs! The grouping feature, so basically where you're able to go in, because we have a lot of small groups that happen over the summer, and before GoVZO, I was like, oh, let me put this in an Excel document and manually count how many people I'm going to break down and put them in a breakout room. No, like this feature, I can just click, hey, this is what I want. If I wanted to categorize it by major types or this, that, and the other, and then just automatically put, okay, we got 13 small groups, go ahead and divide it for me, and these are the different small group types. I loved it.
Hi, I'm Ryan Newton, Director of First Year Experience at the University of Central Florida. The ability to add event group leaders and have that set up dynamically to be automatically tagged to a student, and so it saved us just so much manual work that in past years I know multiple members of different teams that I've been on have had to do. So that feature was really critical for us.
Hi, this is Katie Johnston, Director of Orientation and Student Involvement at Christopher Newport University. I've been with CNU a little over 8 years now, and we've been using Visual Zen for the past 18 years as an institution.
We really wanted to focus on our welcoming experience this year and trying to make it more individualized for our students. They're not loving the large group. They're doing a lot of sitting around and having ear pods in and not really engaging with the content. And so we took a lot of things that we used to do in our main concert hall and put them into small group sessions. Some with our crew leaders, our orientation leaders, but a lot of them actually with professionals around campus, from student affairs and our academic colleagues, to be able to create a more engaging experience that they can connect with in a different way.
My name is Nathan Shelburne. I serve as director for the Department of New Student Programs at Baylor University and have been here a little over 11 years. Transformative for us is to be able to utilize VZ to help auto-assign students into groups so that they are really easily and seamlessly put into their groups. And so you all developed some great back-end programming that helped us basically at the push of a button say, here's all the things it needs to consider. It's go time, let's hit the button, and then that fits students directly into their groups.
My name is John Babcock. I use he, him, his pronouns. I'm the Director for Orientation and Retention at Metropolitan State University of Denver. We were thrilled to find out about the supporter feature and to turn that on to make sure that we are including those folks in our network and connecting them with the programming that we offer, whether they are coming to a session or not coming to a session.
My name is Zach Manning. I'm here at Texas Tech University. I am the Director of Orientation Services. I've been here for 16 years now. The newest and most valuable piece for us was the supporter platform. We use that another way to connect with parents and family members, but also it really helped us out on the customer service side of things. It was really valuable because we were able to do a few things. We could obviously push things out on a timely basis when we wanted to get information out to parents and family members, but also we were able to provide it in Spanish, which was valuable for our Spanish-speaking parents and family members. But it was something that we were able to cater to exactly the messaging we wanted to provide them and when we wanted to provide it.
Hi, I'm Sarah Dodge. I am an Assistant Director for Orientation and New Student Programs at UVA. Yeah, so one of our major goals was to uplift parents as partners for our students. So in the past, our systems have been solely geared towards students, and students were the ones who had the ability to log in and log out. This year, VZ supported us in creating a parent view or a supporter view, which allowed parents to jump into the system and check their students' progress on their to-do list. One of our major insights from 2023 orientation was the value of that parent communication. We found that students were completing their tasks at a higher rate, needed less prodding and support from our office, and then also parents were more aware of the things that their students were doing. And so it allowed us to engage at a higher level or a deeper level with questions around the transition to university.